Welcome. You are watching video TV ads on Shazoom, operated by the Biddeford-Saco Old Orchard Beach Transit Committee. Thank you for using mass transit.
Hi, I'm Al Schutz. I'm the Executive Director of Shuttle Bus Zoom, Biddeford-Saco Old Orchard Beach Transit Committee. I want to welcome you. I guess most of you are probably looking at this on my new digital screens on our buses. Hope you like the new media. We're doing this in order to generate revenue so we don't have to put fare increases on the backs of our riders. Shuttle Bus Zoom was created 30 years ago, and it was the Biddeford-Saco Old Orchard Beach Transit Committee. Today we have 5 different services. We have our Zoom commuter service that runs the Turnpike in conjunction with Maine DOT and the Maine Turnpike Authority. We also have a rural UNE service that we do with University of New England out on the Pool Road. We have a local service that runs Biddeford-Saco Old Orchard Beach. We also have a Portland Intercity service that links into our local service, so you can go all the way from Biddeford to Portland and back into the main mall.
Make getting there an experience on the Amtrak Downeaster.
I came to thinking that the best use of my time would be with you.
When your hands are off the wheel, your options are limitless. Now with stations in Freeport and Brunswick, you can experience more. Start your experience now. Visit AmtrakDowneaster.com for more info.
411 Flash is the brand new, local, mobile way to see current specials and events in Southern Maine at all your favorite venues. Download to your Apple or Android-powered phones for free today.
Feeling droopy from a cold or flu or some non-emergency affliction? Southern Maine Medical Center's new walk-in care on Route 1 in Saco has you covered 7 days a week from noon to 8 p.m. Compassionate care at remarkably convenient hours from a medical team that's uncommonly good at treating common non-emergency illnesses. With hours like this, we'll get you up and feeling great in no time. SMMC's walk-in care on Route 1 in Saco. Excellent care, remarkably convenient hours. Open 7 days a week, noon to 8 p.m.
Every Friday at Jimmy the Greek's Old Orchard Beach, experience the high energy of dueling pianos.
Let's see those hands.
Come check out this electric concept. It's great for large group events, and we're the only place in the state of Maine that has it. For food, for fun, for atmosphere, you can't beat the Greek. Hoppa!
Every day, it's getting closer, going faster than roller coaster. A love like yours will surely come my way. Hey, hey, hey. Every day, it's getting closer, going faster than roller coaster. A love like yours will surely come my way.
Babies aren't fully developed until at least 39 weeks, which means babies born even a few weeks early can have breathing, feeding, and learning problems. If your pregnancy is healthy, wait for labor to begin on its own. A healthy baby is worth the wait.
We started last March. We started rescuing dogs last March. Yes, 1 year now. It's our anniversary. We found dogs on death row and thought we could help them. And there are good homes in Maine. There are just too many dogs down south that need good homes. There's a lot of overpopulation. We provide quality medical care. We have a wonderful vet down south that provides everything we need for each case. Every animal requires different things, whether it be puppy or adult. We pay a professional transport company. We like to use All Paws Transport. They're a wonderful group of people who transport dogs up every week to the eastern states.
Hi, we're here at Pet Life in Saco, and what we have here is a 10.5-week-old lab probable hound mix. His name is Jake. He's had all his puppy shots. He's been neutered, and he's a cute little wild little baby here, and he's available through Mainly Dog Rescue. And I have May here. She's a female lab probable hound mix. She's 10.5 weeks old. She's had all of her puppy shots. She's been spayed, and she's available through Mainly Dog Rescue.
So Debbie, how often do these things go on? How often do you do this?
We do events here at the store on every weekend. We try to have at least a different event every weekend with rescues.
Can you tell us how it works? I mean, for people who don't know.
What they do is these rescues, they're all nonprofit organizations, and what they do is they bring in animals that they have up for adoption and try to find them their forever homes. People can come in, take a look, and see what they have, and then fill out an application, and if they are accepted, then they can go home with their new best friend.
Okay. So the dogs that are here now, they don't have a home yet. They're waiting for someone to...
They are waiting for someone to adopt them.
Okay. Well, then we're going to get them some exposure. How's that?
Yes, very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Debbie.
Hi, this is April. She's a 10.5-week-old lab probable hound mix. She has been spayed. She's had all the puppy shots, and she's available through Mainly Dog Rescue. Look at the camera, April. Look at the camera. Take a look.
Oh, God. Oh, right there. Put her back. Go, Sam. Yeah. Oh, geez.
It was my dogs. It's always my dogs.
You gotta make an impression here, bud.
Ooh, you're a heavy one.
They smell so good.
Hi, this is Sam. He's an 11-week-old lab hound mix. We think a hound mix, but definitely lab in there. He has had all his puppy shots. He's been neutered, and he is available for adoption through Mainly Dog Rescue.
St. Louis Child Development Center, helping children achieve their fullest potential.
Your ad could be here, reaching over 250,000 people a year. Contact Al Sicard at Rocky Coast Marketing. You need a television ad? That's no problem. We'll take care of that too. For cost-effective local advertising, contact Al Sicard by email at info@rockycoastmarketing.com or call 841-8493 to join our growing list of businesses on video TV ads. The Alouette would like to thank WGME-TV and Dave Eade for use of this promotional video. Alouette is now booking summer 2013, so call Fred at 934-4151 or visit us on the web at alouettebeachresort.com.
Lots of people go into the beach yesterday, today, probably tomorrow, and if you've ever been to Old Orchard Beach, chances are you've either stayed at or driven by a pretty popular resort.
So our Dave Eade found his way down the strip and has more in this morning's Road Trippin' Reports.
And welcome back to Road Trippin'. Maine, of course, is known as vacation land, and one of the great vacation spots in the state is Old Orchard Beach, and one of the staples here on the beach is the Alouette Beach and Resort, and I'm pleased to be joined by owners Fred and Ann Kennedy.
Hi, Dave.
Great to see you.
Great to welcome Road Trip.
Tell us a little bit about not just the property, but all the properties you have here.
Well, thanks a lot. Yep, Ann and I, my lovely wife, have been here for 12 years. As Dave indicated, the Alouette, though, has been here for about 50 years, one of the older established hotels in Old Orchard. We came on board in 2000. Since that time, we've added to our family of hotels 2 other hotels in Old Orchard. The Beach Walk Oceanfront Inn is just down the road. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. And we also own the Neptune, a little bit closer to the downtown. This is one of our cottages. It's actually a 5-bedroom cottage. We call it the Carrier House. We've got 5 bedrooms upstairs. We actually have a 6-bedroom downstairs. It's got 3 full baths, and we've redone the kitchen and kind of updated somewhat throughout the cottage.
Well, Fred, this is a 2-bedroom?
This is one of our 2-bedroom suites. This one has a fireplace. It has a full kitchen. It has a separate jacuzzi room along with 2 separate baths. So you can imagine this is one that's rather popular throughout the seasons.
Fred, if someone wanted to stay right on the beach, I guess this is the place to be right here.
Yeah, this would certainly be one of them, Dave. We have lots of places with great ocean views, but this is one of my favorite views up on the 2nd floor of the Windsong building. We've got you can almost jump onto the beach from your balcony, although I don't recommend anybody trying that. So Dave, this is one of our beachfront rooms with a kitchenette.
Yep.
This has a king bed. Some of them have queen. Some have a queen and extra bedding for children. This is sort of the next chapter, and we're excited to announce that we're planning the Alouette Suites to open next April. And this is the architectural rendering of that. It's going to be a really nice place to come and watch these views like we're looking at right here, but from a suite with all the comforts of home.
We'll have to come back for part 2.
All right, sounds good, Dave.
Thanks very much. And if you would like more information on the Alouette Beach Resort, please go to our website, WGME.com, and of course, click on Road Trippin'.
The Alouette would like to thank WGME TV and Dave Ead for use of this promotional video. Alouette is now booking summer 2013, so call Fred at 934-4151 or visit us on the web at AlouetteBeachResort.com.
411 Flash is the brand new, local, mobile way to see current specials and events in Southern Maine at all your favorite venues. Download to your Apple or Android-powered phones for free today.
Hey, Al Schutz here. Just put my nose in the schedules. Did you know that Shuttle Bus has 5 different services? I'll bet you didn't. First of all, we have our Zoom service that runs the Turnpike from Biddeford, Saco, all the way to Portland. And that runs 5 days a week and nothing on Saturdays and Sundays. We also have our local intercity service that runs from Biddeford all the way to Old Orchard, where you can connect to our intercity service, which will take you all the way up to Portland, Main Mall, and some of the scenic stops up that way. We also have our rural UNE service that services the University of New England out of Biddeford, and that runs during the school year in the academic calendar. And we also have our Zoom shuttle service, which is going to be very new, coming soon. So hopefully you'll be looking for those services in the future. But if you see these schedules around and you don't see them, go to the place of business that you're at and just ask the manager and associate, where can I get some schedules for the shuttle bus? Because on this schedule, everything is here. Every service is here, so you can find how to get your way around, whether it be Biddeford, Saco, Old Orchard, or Portland. We're going to be there. And if you don't see these, go up to the manager or the associate and say, hey, do you have any shuttle bus schedules? And maybe I'll get a call. And they'll say, hey, Al, we need some schedules up here because we got customers asking for them. Just another tip. Have a good day.
Take the Amtrak Down Easter to Boston. Enjoy quality time, laugh, and make a memory together. Kids ride free on Sundays and half price every day. Make your trip part of the fun. Visit AmtrakDowneaster.com. All aboard!
Hi, I'm Jimmy the Greek, and I invite you to experience the atmosphere that is Jimmy the Greek's. For food, for fun, for atmosphere, you can't beat the Greek. Oppa!
Current Publishing puts 6 regional newspapers chock full of local information into your hands, with news you won't find other places. News about town council meetings, high school sports, and community events. Take the newspapers of Current Publishing with you and check out KeepMeCurrent.com on your computer or your mobile device. The Current, American Journal, Lakes Region Weekly, Reporter, Sun Chronicle, and Weekly Observer. From Current Publishing, it's local news at your fingertips. Find out more at KeepMeCurrent.com.
Car-free means carefree. Head to Boston aboard the Amtrak Down Easter and avoid the hassle of traffic and parking. With your hands off the wheel, your options are limitless. Seniors always ride half price. Visit AmtrakDowneaster.com. All aboard!
Your customers are on social media, are you? Rocky Coast Marketing's Justin Jeanette can set up your Facebook business page and link it to your website. Need a Twitter account? No problem. Justin can take care of that too. Email info@rockycoastmarketing.com or call 841-8493 to learn more.
411 Flash is the brand new, local, mobile way to see current specials and events in Southern Maine at all your favorite venues. Download to your Apple or Android-powered phones for free today.
Welcome! You are watching video TV ads on Shazoom, operated by the Biddeford Saco Old Orchard Beach Transit Committee. Thank you for using mass transit.
Hi everyone, I'm Janelle Asciuto, and today I'm here on Around Town with Tammy Ackerman, Executive Director at Engine. Hi Tammy, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Good. So for those of us who are new to Engine, can you tell us a little bit about what you're about?
Well, Engine is about arts, the community arts organization, and we're about 3 years old, roughly. We've had a venue, a physical face, I guess, of our organization for about the last year and a half. And so we are in existence to promote the arts and creative economy in Biddeford and try to attract more creative people into the community.
Perfect. Now, Engine, that's a really exciting name. How did that come about?
Well, I'm sure you've heard people talk about the economic engines and, you know, this and that engine, and so we just said, let's just use that. You know, we're the arts engine of the community, driving the the revitalization of Biddeford through the arts. So,
what a meaningful name.
Yeah,
I like
we
it.
couldn't get engine.com, surprise, surprise, you know, so we ended up with, a different URL, but yeah, so that was the simple, idea behind the name.
Now, it seems that you're very much about the visual arts, which I love, but you have a music series coming up in March.
We do.
Which is very cool. Can you tell us a little bit about what that music series will entail?
Well, it'll entail music.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. And so our Saturday night series, we're going to be having music on Saturday nights at 8 o'clock. Doors open at 7. But that's going to focus on sort of the indie, alternative folk kind of stuff. Maybe for, the sort of younger set to a degree, and adventurous, seasoned people like myself. And then the Sunday series, we're going to be kicking off a Sunday 1 o'clock series, afternoons at Engine, I guess we're calling it. And that's going to focus on more like classical, bluegrass, some probably orchestral kind of stuff, and who knows what we'll put into that slot, but like a variety of things, to see what works out there. And I'd really love to find some Franco music, some traditional Franco music. So it's going to be kind of a variety, but in a very nice, quiet atmosphere, so people can come in and really listen to the work.
Very nice. Are there any local artists that some of us might recognize that will be coming into these events?
Well, I think Hattie Simon has been, if she's not local, I think she lives in this area, but she plays around here a lot, and we're featuring her on both a Saturday night and then with her trio, and then Sunday with her duo. So she's been around here quite a bit and is gaining in popularity and works really hard at it, so it's nice to be able to support people that are doing that.
What a nice way to support the local folks, right?
Definitely.
So if I wanted to purchase tickets or learn more about these shows, where would I go to purchase my tickets?
Well, you can go to brownpapertickets.com right now and just search Engine and find the listing of all of our events, or you can buy them at the door. So they're a little cheaper online, $6 in advance and $8 at the door.
Exciting. So if I love Engine, I love the music, I love the visual arts, how can I learn about Engine or becoming more involved with the arts community and the programming happening here?
Well, you can talk to me, which is always a good thing, or you can go to www.feedtheengine.org. That's our website, and it should have most everything that you need on that website. Or you can go to Facebook and just search for Engine, and you'll find all our Facebook events and things like that.
Perfect. So that's www.feedtheengine.org. And with that, we'll see you next time on Around Town.
St. Louis Child Development Center, helping children achieve their fullest potential.
Your ad could be here, reaching over 250,000 people a year. Contact Al Sicard at Rocky Coast Marketing. You need a television ad? That's no problem. We'll take care of that too. For cost-effective local advertising, contact Al Sicard by email at info@rockycoastmarketing.com or call 841-8493 to join our growing list of businesses on video TV ads.
Al Schutz here again. Another question came through my email. Al, how do I stop the bus? Well, I can tell you one way not to stop the bus. Do not walk in front of it while it's moving. But Most of our buses have bus stops that are clearly identified on our schedule and on the street. Now, here's another way. Geez, I'm running, I can't get to that bus stop. Flag the bus down. If you know it, get on the door side of the bus. If you know it's coming to a stop and you can't make it, you see the bus driver, wave to him and say, "Hey, I want a ride." Our kind and courteous bus drivers will definitely pull over for you and get you on the bus. Thanks again for listening.
Welcome. You are watching video TV ads on Shazoom, operated by the Biddeford-Saco Old Orchard Beach Transit Committee. Thank you for using mass transit. This segment is brought to you by Helpful Office, a proud sponsor of Mary's Walk.
It's hard to believe it's been 15 years since Mary hasn't been among us.
This segment is brought to you by Helpful Office, a proud sponsor of Mary's Walk.
Welcome again to the digital media marketing of Shuttle Bus. I'm Al Schutz and I'm the executive director. And I just had a question from one of our riders. Al, how do I buy tickets? Well, there's two ways you can buy tickets. You can buy tickets directly from the driver. Usually it's cash only. We don't have the capabilities yet of using debit or credit cards, but you can get them from the driver. Just tell him what you want, he'll sell them to you, boom. And the second way is to coming down to our office at 13 Pomerleau Street in Biddeford, Maine, coming up to our office and meeting our wonderful administrative staff, Ann or Perry Ann, We'll be glad to sell you whatever kind of tickets you want or any kind of tickets you need. Schedules are all available here, and they're also available on the bus. And our friendly bus drivers, if you have any questions, just ask them. They're there to take care of you. Thank you.
411 Flash is the brand new, local, mobile way to see current specials and events in Southern Maine at all your favorite venues. Download to your Apple or Android-powered phones for free today.
I welcome you again to Video TV Ads on Shuttle Bus Zoom. I'm Al Schutz, I'm the Executive Director. What we want to talk about today is bus emergencies, bus breakdowns, mechanical failures, which are, as everybody knows, we deal with machines, and machines break. And when we do our best to notify all our passengers, when we can, as quickly as possible. And sometimes, to be honest with you, it doesn't go out there as fast as some people would like. Sure, we'd like to have a better system, a more emergency broadcast system that we could do, but of course with that, it's all about funding. And do you fund something? Do you raise fares enough so you can have everybody have a text message or an email come across their smartphone to tell them that the bus is running late? Well, you have to weigh the factors there. And what we want to do is we just want to make sure that we get everybody, a quick notification to let you know as soon as we can. We usually jump right on it. Our mechanics are out on it. We understand that we have to deliver the service, and we want to make sure that we do it without any service interruptions, or at least keep them to a minimum. So I want to thank you for being patient with us, and as we move forward, we'll be getting a little bit better and better. Thank you.
Welcome. You are watching Video TV Ads on Shazoom, operated by the Biddeford-Saco Old Orchard Beach Transit Committee. Thank you for using mass transit.
Hi, I'm Representative Justin Chenette of House District 134, part of Saco, with today's legislative update. I just wanted to clear the air a little bit regarding my speed limit bill. You've probably seen some of the news regarding it. Now, the title of the bill is an act to raise the speed limit on Interstate 295, as I have in my hand. So, on the surface, it might appear that Justin wants to increase the speed limit. But that's not what the bill actually does, and this is where reading comprehension comes into play. We have to read the bill text, and I'm really directing that towards the media because they incorrectly reported originally regarding my bill that it would increase the speed limit to 75 miles per hour on Interstate 295, including through Portland, which is already at 55 for a reason. This bill, all this bill does is changes the jurisdiction from the Legislative Committee, the Committee of Transportation, to the Department of Transportation, including the Transportation Commissioner, who have backgrounds in engineering. The Legislative Committee does not have that background. Now, last session, a bill was passed into law that essentially said between Old Town and Holton, Maine, which is a rural part of the state, you can increase the speed limit to 75 miles per hour. It passed, it's law, and that's fine. All this bill will do is raise that ceiling level and grant the jurisdiction to the Transportation Commissioner so that he can take a look at the entire expanse of the interstate to find any safe areas that we might be able to change. We might not change anything at all whatsoever. Again, the number one concern has to be and will remain safety first. We're not suggesting, obviously, to increase the speed limit to 75 in high congested areas. That would be silly. I mean, that's just a lack of common sense. This bill just says put it in the hands of the people that know what they're talking about. And actually, the New Hampshire House of Representatives just passed an actual increase to 70 miles per hour on a certain stretch of their highway. But again, if this bill passes, there will be no arbitrary increases unless there's a proper vetting process. That's what's a critical piece in this. Is this a legislative priority of mine? No, it's a simple structural change. It's not something that I've lost sleep over. My other bills regarding PAC reform, trying to increase job creation through employment TIFs, some of these other bills are going to have substantial impacts to everyday folks just like yourselves, and those are what need to be covered in the media, not a simple structural change designated a certain jurisdiction to another agency or department. But that's how it's blown up in the media. And as a former reporter myself, I know it's how easy it is to box something in like this because you see the title on a bill and you jump on it. And I understand that, but I think it's important for people to know what it actually does and what my priorities actually are in the legislature. And in other news in the legislature, I just want to talk about my PAC reform bill. It actually failed in the VLA committee, the Veterans and Legal Affairs Committee. Now, let me give you a little bit of background regarding my PAC reform bill. My bill essentially would do this. It would essentially say if you're a clean elections candidate, you're taking taxpayer money to put up your campaign lawn sign, you're professing that you're not taking any special interest money or corporate money, that you should not be able to be a principal officer or fundraiser in any political action committee. Because what ends up happening a lot of times when you're running for leadership, like speaker for instance, you end up having to have a PAC on the side that funnels money through them, designated out to certain campaigns or to particular party caucuses, PACs. Meanwhile, they profess themselves to be a clean candidate, not taking any donations. I think ultimately it comes down to a hypocrisy argument. And I think it's really sort of saying to the voters that I can take money with this hand and take money with this hand and essentially create a complete system of legal fraud. And I think that's wrong. My bill, as amended, which having negotiations with the Maine Clean Elections folks, it essentially changed their position from saying that they were completely against the bill to now saying that they're for the bill. The amendment would essentially say, in addition to the clean elections component to it, that any traditionally financed candidate cannot accept contributions for their particular PAC over $350 threshold from any one particular source. So this would now tackle campaign finance reform for both traditionally financed candidates that own PACs and clean elections candidates. But alas, the big special interest money spoke, and the VLA committee 12-1 voted down my bill. Now, because it was technically a divided report and one individual, thank goodness, Representative Diane Russell, voted for it, I will be able to have a lively floor debate on the House regarding this bill. And I will. And I will lobby hard other legislators to try to educate them on the benefits of ending the hypocrisy in the clean election system and strengthening campaign finance reform so that you, the voters, are not influenced by a plethora of campaign material and you get down to the brass tacks regarding actual issues of importance and not being influenced by money. Taking money out of politics, that needs to be the goal. So while it did fail committee, I'm looking forward to having an active debate on the floor of the House regarding my PAC reform bill. And those are the types of things we should be talking about in the media. Again, not the speed limit structural change. So that's a couple of the updates that we're working on. We're going to be delving into the budget very soon. The Appropriations Committee is doing an awesome job listening to the different individuals and organizations coming before them, talking about different aspects of the biennial bill, the biennial 2-year budget of the governor, in terms of maybe municipal revenue sharing, a couple of those other very important factors that we're going to be taking a look at. And so it'll definitely look different than what the governor has proposed. So I'll keep you updated as I know more information. Again, I'm Representative Justin Chenette. If you want more information on any of these topics or bills, you can visit my website at justinchenette.com. Stay tuned and stay connected.